Oh shit. It didn't even fucking record. That's why. Wow. Man, I finally pressed the record button and I thought that it was on the whole time. So I'm gonna recycle this shit. My name is Phoenix Arjuna. This is a Rebel One broadcast because the rebels win, okay? My only joy I have in life is the fact that after years of being misunderstood and immature and nobody understands what I'm talking about and I'm crazy or whatever, and the people that I admire are the people that die and the people that everybody thought that they were crazy, you know what I mean? All my heroes get murdered and are dead or lose their mind, and there's a reason for that. But the joy I have is being able to assist you in your rebellion right now. I got the soundtrack for it right here, okay? That was gonna be the title of my album, the soundtrack, the soundscape for your rebellion. But whatever, it's the title of life right now. Okay, people call me right now. They're fed up. They're like, I the system's fucking with me, and I need to know what to do. Well, who else you gonna ask that? Me, poster boy of getting fucked by the system. I don't know anybody that's got more fucked by the system than me. Not one person. Not one person. And I've been studying the whole time. I've been studying this shit since fucking. I've been pissed off at this shit since fucking I was like 15 years old. I've been studying the same thing the whole time, and I can honestly say that with the help of others, and with the fucking determination that I have, the drive that I have to learn. I love learning. That fuck, I learned a lot of things the hard way. I must love learning a lot because I fucking fucked up a gang of times, but it's all meant to be because I'm still alive and I should not be. And the only reason why I know that I'm still alive is for me to be able to help you in your rebellion right now. I know where to go. I know what to do. You know what that is? I'm going to fucking follow what God tells me to do. And who is God? Us. You. All of this. Nothing around you right now would even exist if somebody didn't think about it first. They thought about it, and their thoughts manifest into reality, and then they built it. Everything. The planet, the earth, the fucking house. Somebody thought about it, and it came into being. The time that elapses between your thought and its fucking fruit, the fruit is what depicts what level you are. The faster that happens, the stronger you are in the spirit, okay? Well, mine didn't happen that fast. You know what? I had to wait a long time, and I realized when it was a long time ago. It's like the best ones that die too young or ahead of the times. Those are the ones that I love. Jimi Hendrix is my hero. Clearly, he was ahead of his time. You ever thought about how it would be if he was alive right now? Well, I did, and I thought about this saga, this story that ended up being the truth. And I know the truth when I hear it, and that's one of the things I'll be able to teach you is how to know the truth when you hear it. It's easy, okay? But I got out of jail one time on the solstice. Lots of times I get out on the winter solstice. I don't know why. It just 3-4 times it's happened, okay? One time I got out on Christmas Day. Weird. I get out, and the saga appears in my mind, and it's a story about how a person keeps on reincarnating purposely in order to end up lives down the line in this one perfect place and time to be able to successfully leave samsara, the cycle of life, the matrix, the cycle of birth, misery, and death. That's what we're in right now, okay? That's a part of the matrix. It's not supposed to be that way. Understand this. This is not supposed to be like this. We're not supposed to live like this. This place really is a special place in the solar system, okay? There's people fighting over us, and it's going to get real. They've already fought over us before, okay? All these wars that happen in these texts, in these stories, it's all true. And the rest of it is all lies, okay? And the parts that are true are the ones that resonate throughout the whole world. It's the same story. The gods fight each other over us somehow, and they blow shit up, and they leave, okay? We were genetically engineered by these people, and They fought and then they leave. Okay. Key point: Sumerian text and the Vedas, the fucking the Viyamanas, the war with the spaceships or something or whatever. Right. This is all true. I know this is true. I knew it was true when I finally connected it, and for me that started happening in 2008. When I finally knew enough to know that, wow, this is some serious shit going on, it changed my whole life. And I chose a side then. Once I knew that well, what people are gradually coming to right now with this whole show Ancient Aliens or something, right? It used to be my favorite show until they fucking started watering this shit down. Remember the first 5 seasons or whatever? It was great. Now it's on some bullshit. Why? Because they gave you a little bit of truth, and now they're trying to lead you in this other direction, right? They just wanted to open us up to the acceptance of aliens, that they're here. They do that for a reason, okay? They are purposely conditioning us to be able to accept that aliens are coming because they're here. They've been here. They are conditioning us to fight a specific group of aliens that they are scared of. I will prove this to you, okay? But but that's not my objective. I'm not going to prove shit to anybody or whatever. I'm just going to tell you what's going on, and fucking you can either believe it or not. Somebody's got to tell you, and if anybody you should believe enough, it should be me. Am I 100% right? Right enough to fucking make a video about it, okay? Now listen. The saga. I thought about this. It blows my mind. They keep reincarnating to be able to live that last life to where they can live and they can escape, right? They can do the most to help people, right? And I'm like, damn, that's like a great story, you know what I mean? Like, it answers all these questions. Why would you're trapped and you reincarnate, but you keep learning and learning, and you're like, you know what? This one time, if I fucking time it right. Science is you got to remember who you are as fast as possible in life, because when you're born, you don't remember anything, and that it bothers the fuck out of me. Why that? You have to relearn everything that you knew before. That you guys are cool with that. Babies don't sound happy when they're born. Maybe it's just me that question that, right? Because it's not cool. There's a saying, when a baby's born, angels are crying because it's sad, and it is. It's that's when the brainwashing starts. Clearly, when you're reborn, your mind is wiped. That's how you start here. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not comfortable with that. And the faster you realize who you are, which is not this body, not the last body, who you are is part of God, and you encompass time. And you're just living this thing out in this body. And there are countless tactics they make you deal with to make you think that this is you. And I'll tell you what about me is I never ever liked it here. I never had fun like everybody else has fun. And it's been constant suffering for me. I never feel comfortable in this body. I never have. I don't want to come back. That's my mission in life. When I decided that I was going to be the person that I wanted to be, there's 2 things that I decided to do. And that's when I became a 5%er, the stepping stone or whatever, right? And it's, number 1, what's my reason? Is I don't want to reincarnate here ever again. I want to leave and I don't want to come back. What the fuck would I want to come back here for? This is all suffering, it's all lies, and it's sad, okay? Well, you know what? In order, while I'm here, I want to help as much people as possible. I want to be I want to go big. I want to go big, and I want to do the most, right? And it's like, how are you going to do that, man? You got all these big dreams or whatever, and like, how are you going to like go big? And I just stay true, and this is my going big right now. The start of it. Your whole life is training for right now. Mine is. I knew that in 2010. Well, I had a whole lot of training, but I didn't know it was going to be for this right now. And the happy thing, there's only one happy thing that makes me happy right now, is these motherfuckers that are waking up. Finally, you wake up, and you're fucking Phoenix. The system's doing this or some shit. Fucking, what the fuck is that all about or whatever, right? And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, you came to the right place. Yeah, fucking. You came to the right place. You're asking the right person. I can tell you about this endlessly, and it's like I feel like I felt when I was listening to William Cooper. It's like, damn, you know what? I don't need to question anything that guy says because the lying's not in him, and it just sounds true because I'm a truth lover and I love the truth and I tell it at all times. And I'm telling you the truth right now is that there is a war going on that has been going on for a long time, and you're in it. It's about you, and you're gonna win. That's what you need to know right now. We're winning. I'm winning. I'm still alive. The only way they could have won is to fucking kill me because, I mean, that's what they do to people like me. They stifle them out and they fucking make them go crazy, or they lock them up. And they've done that to me lots of times, but I'm still here. I've tried to kill myself to see to make sure that I had a special purpose. I'm that kind of asshole that would do that. Yes, I've done that. And I'm still here. I've crawled under a moving train just to get to the other side. Why did I do that? Because the voice in my head, God, told me I can get away with it and do it. So I did it. Because I don't question that voice. I listen to it, and I don't need to. The testing period is over. I don't need to test. Well, how potent is the voice? I mean, what am I capable of? I'm capable of winning. I know that. I can. I'm betting all on me, because betting all on me is betting all on the rebel cause, okay? The line's right here. You're gonna have to pick a side. That's the most important thing right now. All that fucking iffy shit, gray area shit or whatever, that shit's fucking gotta go, okay? Pick a fucking side. It's easy. It's easy. The enemy is clear, okay? If you work for the enemy, you know it in your heart. Stop being a coward, okay? Just pick a side and just stop. Back to the saga. Fuck me up, okay? I think about this story. I never tell anybody. It's too long. It's too epic. And then I watch this video after I get out of jail. Again. And the video, it's old. But the video says the whole saga to me verbatim. I never told anybody. Exactly the words that were in my head, I never told anybody. And it was confirmation. And confirmations are the signs that keep you on your path. They're the signs that make you know that you are doing the right thing. Because if you're not, then nothing's going to make sense. The universe is going to keep fucking with you and pushing you all kind of different directions to get you on the path. But if you are on the path, shit's going to happen, and it's going to be like, wow, I was right when I was confused, and I was just ahead of myself. That's what happens to me a lot. I think of something, and I don't know what it is. You guys don't know what it is, but it turns out that it's right. I've been wrong about a lot of things, but in this instance, it's not one of them, okay? The saga. We, you, some of you, me for sure, are a group of spiritual Navy SEALs or something they say on this thing or whatever, right? We like to go and help shit, and like we're like the elite. We come in there and we incarnate, and we're like, you know what? We know it sucks down there. We know we gotta fucking. You might not succeed because you might not remember who you are. You're going into a dark place, and you gotta hope that there's gonna be triggers that help you remember what your fucking mission is, okay? And it says the whole video said exactly what I'm telling you right now. I thought of this on my own. They got to tell you what your mission is to wake you up. You can go through the whole life and never ever have that happen and lose. You're taking that risk when you get down there. But you put yourself in a situation and you choose the conditions in your parents to where it's highly likely that you're gonna wake up on time. But you hope that it's gonna happen. But once you get in there and you fucking forget everything, you're betting your life. Well, these group of fucking spiritual fucking Navy SEALs, we like betting our life. You know why? Because it's all an illusion anyway, right? This is not our body. I never felt comfortable in this body. I don't like even being here, so, you know, that's what I had to deal with, right? It worked out for me, okay? Now, I used to say this a lot for people that really like know fucking the old fucking dumbass me complaining about shit. I was like, damn, we missed all the good shit. The 60s. Wow. All the tight shit happened then. All the best music was then. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit we got right here, man? This is the fake shit. That was the, this is weak and watered down or something. Boy, was I wrong. No, we're here at the right fucking time right now. We're here at the fucking, the climax. We're here where the fucking, the Matrix falls. It's about to fucking go down. It's been going down. The government is in a panic, fucking building underground tunnels for years, trying to hide right now. And before I didn't know. What are they doing? They're hiding or whatever it's for. Yeah, no, they're hiding, hoping, trying to hold on to their life, because that's what they do. They want to hold on to their life, and they want to hold on to their greedy little power, and they want to fucking sacrifice everybody else so that they can keep it, right? Clearly, that's what they do. Divide and conquer, hide, hoard. Hoarders. We know who they are, right? Well, check this out. We're here at the right time, and those spiritual Navy SEALs have been running into each other for like the last 5 years. And we know who we are when you see each other. You see somebody and you just know where they are in life. It's happened to me so many times, and it saved me all these times. I was confused. I didn't know what the fuck was happening to me, but other people did, and they understood. And I want to thank them all for being the confirmations that I need. There's so many, and there's not enough, but we made it, okay? And it was like, what were we calling it then? I was calling it the Jedi resurrection, right? Because I don't care what anybody says, man. The story is not a story. The power that's in us is real. The Sith, make believe, no, identify the Sith as your enemy. Your enemy uses the powers of occult knowledge and occult philosophy and spiritual warfare against you on all accounts. Their level of fucking disinformation is so unbelievably strong. I'm in awe how good of a job they've done. They've done a great job where nobody even expects the truth. There's no truth. When you tell it to them, they assume you're lying. They don't know what it is. Why? Because the people that tell the truth, the brave people, get slandered, murdered, or they get fucked over, right? The cowards live longer. The people that don't take a stand, that's the safe place, and they're trying to make you be in a safe place, okay? We're surrounded by cowards, young people that are cowards. We're surrounded by old people that are cowards. It's not their fault. It's conditioning. It's the smartest thing to do. I'm the dumb one that fucking wanted to fucking do it the hard way or whatever, right? But you know what? I did it for a reason, and it's to help you, okay? First of all, get it out of your head that these guys are on your side. They're not. The FDA is not your friend. They want to kill you. The president doesn't run shit. He's a customer service representative in a company that he doesn't own. He's just the one you hope is going to he's the one you get to talk to. He's the one where you're on the phone, he's the one that makes you feel good. But he doesn't run anything. None of the people that you see on TV, none of those people run anything, okay? The people that really run shit are the ones you probably don't know who they are. You probably heard of them, but you don't know what they look like. You don't know who their families are, that's for sure. And that's because they run shit. Your dollar is not worth anything. Just like my boy fucking James fucking Anderson says a long time ago, your dollar is debt. Every time you get that, it's you owing more. It's you owing more. It's your enemy. There's so much science in money, it's disgusting, okay? The money is not worth anything at all. What it is a tool used against you and a spiritual ritual to siphon your energy and use it towards their malicious intent. It's a spell, okay? And I'll get into that later. But I'll get into it later, okay? But check this out. What I want to say is this. You need to wake up. And the easiest way for you to do that is to try this. It's been working for me for years, okay? to get out of a system of lies, which is you're bombarded with at all times, and survive and not make yourself a target, you have to do one simple thing. When a person of authority or an idiot or somebody tells you, this is how it is, you can't do it that way, these are your choices, pick from there. Number one, in your mind, you say no. They're still talking, but you say no. No. People talk to me all the time, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not going to do that. But I'm shaking my head, yeah, okay. But in the end, you have to keep saying no to be able to stand on that square, so when they're done, you're not indoctrinated. It happens quickly to where you can walk away, and they think that they did a job, but you can walk away saying no. It's just that simple. Do it all the time, okay? All the time. Smile to the police. Hey, officer, I need them to think that they're winning. That I'm on their side. And the people that know me know the countless ways, the fucking endless tactics I used in order to be able to do that. And it's important because you want to rebel, but you don't want to make yourself a target. Rebels by themselves die by themselves. Rebels in the rebellion can fucking win, okay? One Jedi ain't shit. What did the Sith do how does Darth Vader become Darth Vader? Okay? They have him kill all the other Jedis at once. That's exactly what they do to our Jedis, to our heroes. They have us kill them. They have us sell them out. You know what I mean? It's what they did to Jesus. Which brings me to my I've been saving this for a long time. And you know what? I'm probably just going to end this on this point right now because this is like the 20th take and fucking it looks all right, and I'm afraid I'm going to fuck it up, okay? But I've been holding this for a long time. I've been saving this. It's just so perfect. And here it is. Choose a side. The side I'm on is Team Jesus. Is that backwards on there? Anyway, this thing says it says Team Save Jesus. Say it, keep saying it. Team Save Jesus. Not Jesus Saves. Team Save Jesus. Okay? And the reason why I chose that is because I like fucking with fake Christians, and this is just the truth. It's just genius. I love it, right? Now, here's what that's about. Number one, okay? I heard this definition of a Christian in jail. I read it from this German scholar who was a philosopher and evangelist. And he wrote this definition of a Christian that made me realize that I was one. I didn't think I was one because all I see is fake ones, but his was perfect. Here's what it was. He said there's two kinds of people in life. One person will walk down through a snowy bank or something, and the lake is frozen over, right? And as he's walking, he hears somebody screaming that fell into the lake, right? He hears him and he starts jogging over there. He's like, he's gonna help him. He's gonna help him, right? But on his way there, he starts thinking about his kids. He's like, well, what if I fall in? Who's gonna take care of my kids? Well, he keeps walking a little bit more. Well, if I get in there, he's going to pull me down and I might not even be able to help him. He's running a little slower now, right? And he's like, I don't even think I can help that guy. No, man, I can't risk it, man. So he'll turn around and he'll walk away and he'll let that guy drown, right? And the coldest part about it is by the time he gets home, he's completely erased that memory out of his mind because he can't live with himself being a coward. And if you ask him what happened that previous night, he'll say nothing did. Nothing at all. You can't sum up society better than that right now. You can't sum it up better than that. A Christian, he says, the same thing happens to him. He starts running. He's like, well, shit, if I don't make it, who's going to take care of my kids? He keeps running. He starts thinking, well, what if I don't succeed? We're both going to die. You know what? He keeps running. He tries to talk himself out of it, but you know what? He keeps on fucking running because that's what a Christian does. You're gonna fucking go and save this person, and you're gonna do it and sacrifice yourself, okay? That's what it's about. Now, let's go back to Jesus, right? I don't like how this shit went down, okay? You know, and I read this other book where it was a story of Judas from his perspective, and I loved it, okay? Supposedly in this story, it was from, you know, his personal gospel or something, his diary or something that they found. It was a great book. He was the only believer. He was believed in Jesus the whole time. These other people wanted miracles and all this other shit. They wanted to test it around or something. He was a believer. He would constantly tell Jesus, you know, why don't you just smite these enemies right now and just win? Why are you like letting these people treat you this way? Why are you even dealing with this, dude? I know who you are. And supposedly, like, the reason why he sold him out or something was because he believed in Jesus. He's like, he didn't think he was doing anything wrong. He's like, they're not going to kill him. What are you talking about? This is Jesus. You know, he was trying to get it cracking. He was a soldier, right? And I don't know if this is true, but I just like the way it went down, right? But what I do know is this. You've got all these witnesses, but they blame it on one person. Jesus is the one that sold him out or something. No. What about all these motherfuckers that sat there and watched this dying man on the cross die, didn't do nothing, okay? All right? What about those guys? How do you do that? And number two, Christianity in general, your emblem, your symbol is a human dying and bleeding. That's who you give your energy all the time. The humanity at its worst. And I don't know how people think that this is humanity at its best. Jesus died for our sins. No, you let Jesus die because you were a coward, and you want to clarify it and make it sound better by saying, you know, well, he did it on purpose and God sent his son or whatever. And, you know, I don't believe any of that shit. God didn't send his son to die for you, okay? He sent his son to help you. And in that helping, you failed and he died. That's what it is. He didn't die to save you because you're not saved in his dying. None of you guys are going to go to where do you think you're going to go just because, you know, you worship this guy who's dying on a cross. Humanity's death, the lowest point. That's the high part. I can't remember how I learned that lesson, but it's why is that our symbol? They're smart. Worship a human dying at humanity at its worst. Give your energy to that. Charge that up. No, it's not. It's not cool. And what's really fucked up is this part right here. Now, they were questioning Jesus then. No, that you're not the Son of God. Who are you? You can't just say that. Since that time, how many people do you think have gone around saying that they're Jesus? And how many times were they actually believed? Nobody believes that shit. You're not Jesus. You're crazy. You're crazy. Nobody's going to believe it now. Do you think that there's more haters now than there were then? Do you think that the truth is stronger now than it was then, and that people are more easier to believe, or do you think it's the exact opposite? Because I know that it's the exact opposite. Nobody's going to believe that. Somebody appeared he was Jesus. Right now, you're just like another person that appeared Jesus. Show me a miracle. I think people are going to think it's just a trick. Everything is a trick. Nobody believes anything. They don't know how to recognize the truth. So what I'm saying right now is if Jesus did come back, hopefully he does, because everything else that sounds like prophecy or sounded like, you know, whatever, you know, in one way or another, it's all coming true. So if he does come back, hopefully he will. Don't you think it's the same thing is going to happen? Don't you think the enemy is prepared for this? Don't you think that they're going to fucking track this guy down and they're going to get you to kill him like they did before? Don't you think that he's going to need some help? Don't you think that there's going to be a whole bunch of people that aren't going to believe him, and, you know, they're save Jesus? You going to let him die again for you? Or are you going to save him and sacrifice yourself? That's what I think a Christian should do. So what I'm saying is that if Jesus appeared right now, I'm on team save Jesus. I'm a soldier. I'm going to protect him. I don't want him to protect me. Didn't you do enough the first time? People are like, yeah, he's going to come back and he's going to fight the war for us and he's going to smite the enemy. I don't believe that shit either. Why would you even want that to happen? It's like people calling the police to fight their battles for them because they're cowards. So if somebody's beating up somebody, let's call the police. No, go help them yourself. Do it yourself. So, in the end, this is my slogan. It's backwards, whatever. It's you know, this is live right here. It's Team Save Jesus. It's not Jesus saves. No. When it comes down to it, trust me, my nigga's gonna need some help, okay? He's gonna need some help. If you were the enemy, wouldn't that be your prime target? Because I'm a target, and you know, can't compare me to Jesus. But come on, guys, it's simple. They're in a panic right now, and I'll get to what the panic is right now, okay? But I'll get to that in a later video. I'll leave you with the old shit that I remembered, and maybe I can get it right now. I can't remember what the title was, but we'll call it now Rebel One, okay? I see patriots marching in vigilante harassment groups. This pseudo-constitution is treason radioactive, burning in silence because my declaration of independence and truth. Blatant mass hypnosis, the raping of a man's innate desire to be great, with your glory-bound gateways synchronized for sheep. Since the neural scrape, now we're bound for glory. I'm found bound and gory and coerced into fate. I see everybody bound for glory. I'm found bound and gory, and all for the people's sake. Right from the militant, mind-controlled PS2 to the archetypical comrade who always stood adjacent to you, 85 of my peers completely brainwashed in 10 seconds. Strange. It was a fucking detonation, and there's no gold redeemable for credit and loose change. Now it's come to this. No, fuck ignorance is bliss. I can't be content with a platinum card. Your 2 minutes of hate, my bullets assisted fate on this knee with this diamond, bloody and scarred. I come in peace with a peace. You've underestimated this one, the cancer, surviving the dying star, dying star, dying star, dying star. Yeah, you're a bloodsucker, the same since the sequence was first reconciled. The gods from the earth, the teachers de-evolved the child. So happy fake baby Jesus, deception day, deception day, deception day. Yo, that's not him, and today's definitely not the day. Who the fuck do you people think I am anyways? Didn't I make it clear enough? Way back in the day, can't you fuckers try some other obscure tactic today? Disguise yourself as Michael Moore, Obama, or something and say, Phoenix, today's your first day free. Is that all you got? Because the truth shines all day. You know what? You can leave a message. I ain't gonna listen. Can you hear me now? 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 That's it. Anyway, I'm out.